Okay, here we go for day 3 on this Star Wars short film adventure. So I'm heading into Mill Valley right now. There's a nice little creek or stream that runs right through Mill Valley, and there's a lot of really nice redwoods around there. So I'm gonna see if I can find any sections that I can make pass for indoor. See, the tough thing about doing a Star Wars film is it's an otherworldly galaxy. So I mean, you've got to have that Star Wars look, or it's not a Star Wars movie. Got to have the industrial design, got to have the settings, and then I think once you get that, you know, you have your other standard filmmaking things to attend to. But on top of that, for Star Wars, you got to get the look and feel right. You got to get the design right. And that's the part I like, but it actually takes a lot of money to do it properly. So to try and do it with only a few $100 is could be silly, could be stupid, but I'm creative. I know Star Wars. I'll know if I can make it work or not. Again, I'm trying to go with the most simple things I can and also use what I have available to me. So indoor gonk droids, I can build a gonk droid that looks totally Star Wars with a few $100, if that, and a lot of time. So yeah, I'm just putting together puzzle pieces that are kind of like attainable, potentially. See Mount Tam there in the background. Going back here into Old Mill Park. Okay, first things first, save the shoes. Got to keep the Vans clean. Put on the hiking shoes. Save it. Yeah, save it. As I was saying, that's a filmmaking term that I learned with Jeff Herron on the visual effects unit for Jurassic World. I was working the gas valves on the Jurassic World gates. There's all these flames, torches on the gates, and I was working the gas valve to turn those on and off. And Jeff's like, "Save it!" I was like, "What? Save it? What is he talking about?" So anyway, save it means that you turn it off, you save the gas. Pretty simple, but now you know. All right, here we are in Mill Valley. Gonna take a look down here. Oh, huge freaking cobweb I just walked through. Another spider in the trail I almost walked into. So yeah, I've got Artemis out and I'm just scanning the scene here, looking for interesting backdrops, interesting perspectives. Stuff like that rock wall is just not gonna work, you know? It's too earthly, it's too human. I want this to be all out in nature. And I doubt this small family living out in the woods would have been able to build this huge rock wall along the river. So it just looks too man-made, so that's not gonna work. Not liking anything over here. Gotta head back this way. So the redwoods in here are nice, but they're pretty dark wood. But when the sunlight comes out and hits them, they kind of come to life a little bit. See, some of the things that I like, I'm just looking for visual interest, are these batches of roots here coming out of the bank. But then you got stuff like that pipe and that well in the background. I can't be seeing that. Little small areas like this where I can block out the houses, little cut throughs, I might be able to make work. Now see, there's a house right there, but if we frame it maybe so the window is behind the tree, some of this could potentially work. Droid coming in through here. The droid's walking up in the water. Planet, and then I could put some type of tech piece here, like a water purification system or a water collector, and then the droid comes over and either discharges some power into it to power it up for another week, or pull some data out of it or something. Some of this section is cool, like I could have the droid walking through here up to the dam, but I can't shoot it this way because of these tree planters, people, and this structure is really cool, but it's not Star Wars. There's some interesting little sections like this, but I can't really use them because there's houses everywhere. There's a few angles in here that if I blow out the background, I won't see the buildings, hopefully. You get the gonk cutting through here, going into the woods, cut, and then another shot of him on this trail. And potentially, there's a lot of stuff I'd have to cover in the background, but I could put some ferns or something over that box. Shoot here, whatever. Maybe I could get lower. Shoot him coming up over that ridge. Of course, I'm gonna be like wider, but. And then this is where he could slip. It's not as aggressive as I wanted, but basically the gonk droid is gonna fall off the trail, tumble down the hill into the river. This could potentially be one of the spots. And now I gotta figure out how I can get that to work. Can I get a kid to roll down in this box costume? Probably not, crashing into the water. Some of my students I could, some of my rugby player kids, they'd have no problem with it. It'll probably bust up the gonk droid. I wanted a really steep cliff where I could somehow cut and just have nobody in the costume and have it rolling down with some freaking rocks or some weight in it. Crash into the water, cut, set up down there. So that's the problem right there. As soon as I try to get a reverse up to the trail, I've got that building. I don't know. I'd like to at least be able to get some trees and look up the bank. But that building's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna have time or crew to set, dress, and block a building like that. This is gonna be run and gun, get in here for an hour and shoot and then get out. I mean, I might be able to make it work from here and then cut to the shot. So yeah, that's the other thing. Then I gotta have the boy coming in and finding him. Yeah, maybe I can shoot from over here. Oh man, I can really see that house in the background though. It's gonna not work. I can see that roof. But if I could somehow get that out, have the boy come in, spot him, slide down the hill, and then cut in close to when he's working on the gonk to get him back on his feet. Well, this is a nice patch of redwoods here. It's convenient, but my angles are so limited here. There's houses and people and roads and cars and trash cans and fences. It's not gonna work, I don't think. So let's get out of here.